Hi people, how's it going? As you can see, I've had my hair chopped off, got a little bit too warm. The weather's been really good in the UK, on and off. We have had some rain as well. I'm talking about the weather. Yeah, so I've been pretty busy really, so I haven't been making videos for a while. I've been doing some really cool stuff, like I've been to a drama group, poetry group, I've been to shamanism workshops, I've been going to a counselling course. What else have I been doing? Entering poetry competitions, writing more, just doing a lot of the stuff that I enjoy and that I'm interested in really, which is making a huge difference to me. Synchronicities are still carrying on, still meeting loads of cool people on Facebook and on here. Thanks to everyone who's commented and messaged me. So anyway, I've got a little bit of news, which I found out a few weeks ago. I'm due to have my hysterectomy next month, on the 16th of July. So it was a bit of a shock really, because I was expecting it to be in about 3 months' time, and so when they told me it was pretty soon, it kind of threw me off a little bit. Although I'd been saying that I'd hoped that it'd be sooner, so that I could get it out of the way, so maybe it's one of those be careful what you wish for things, considering how fast things manifest at the moment. But I think overall it is a good thing that it's sooner rather than later. So I thought I'd share a little bit about how I'm feeling about surgery. I know deep down that everything's going to go well, and I also know that it's something that I do really want to do because of some of the cramps that I get. I get really bad pain. In fact, last night was one of the worst nights I've ever had with these pains. They're not like menstrual cramps, they're a little different. They're kind of lower down, like right where the bikini line is, and really painful, and I was getting hot flushes and all sorts last night, so yeah, that's something that I'm looking forward to not having anymore. My doctor and endocrinologist and other specialists haven't been able to pinpoint exactly what that pain is, but I know that I've watched videos on here of guys that have had the same kind of pain, and the pain is gone once they've had a hysterectomy. So the side of me that's a little bit apprehensive about the surgery is it's the side of me that is now becoming pretty healthy, and the thought of being pumped full of drugs and having an organ removed isn't the nicest thought in the world, and I don't suppose it is for anybody, but I'm I eat pretty healthily now, and I very rarely put chemicals into my body. I'm still smoking, but I'm due to be quitting in a couple of days' time because I want to be in the best shape I possibly can be for surgery. So yeah, it all sounds a little bit extreme and, I don't know, brutal to me. I think that when I was coming towards my chest surgery, that was completely different, because I didn't feel like I was losing something. I felt like I was gaining something. I was going to gain so much confidence. I wouldn't have to wear a binder anymore. I wouldn't be sweating all the way through summer. Back then I thought that I'd be able to go on the beach and go shirtless, and which is actually something that I did recently. It took me 3 years to get the confidence after chest surgery. I've still got scars, and I'm quite self-conscious about them. But I have realised that it's to do with my perception of the scars and how I feel, rather than what they actually look like, and the fact that they're not going to go away completely, so I have to kind of change the way that I think about them, or I'll never feel free enough to take my shirt off in public. So yeah, with that surgery, that was like, I was so excited about that because it was going to really, really change my life for the better. And with the hysterectomy, I know that it's going to change my life for the better in terms of not having the cramps anymore and not having the risk of cancer. And it's like probably the final kind of milestone for me. I'm not really all that bothered about lower surgery at the moment. That may change in the future, but the hysterectomy to me feels like the cut-off point. And yeah, it's a really weird feeling because also I'm very aware that it's my last chance of having my own children, which has always seemed to be pretty important to me. And then I think it was last year, maybe the year before, I decided that it would be okay for me not to have my own children, and that I'd be quite comfortable adopting or taking on someone else's children. Like, say if I met someone that had kids, that would probably be the ideal situation actually. But yeah, because this is so final and because it's removing that chance completely, it feels a little bit like a loss. It's like I feel as though I'll have something to mourn, I feel as though like I want to honour that part of me before it's removed. It's interesting as well because I made the last video about embracing my old name. It was really interesting that I'd got to a point where I could do that and kind of integrate the two, masculine and feminine. It was shortly after that I found out about my hysterectomy. So, you know, maybe I'm just ready, spiritually as well as physically. So it's just the emotional part that needs to catch up now, really. I'm not having any doubts about it. I don't feel as though I don't want it done. I'm more mindful of how it could possibly make me feel afterwards, or how I'm going to feel just before having it done. I think another test for me is going to be chilling out afterwards, taking the time to relax and recover, which I will definitely be doing because I don't want to push myself and make myself ill. But I used to think I was a pretty laid back person and that I didn't have to be doing stuff all the time. Only recently I've kind of realised that I'm quite a busy person, and it'll be interesting to take the time out to rest, which is actually what I think I need to do at the moment anyway. So again, surgery's come at the right time. So yeah, that's just to let everybody know where I'm up to, hysterectomy wise. I will make more videos on topics at some point. I just feel I've been a bit scattered at the moment. In fact, when I'm recovering, maybe that'll be the right time to do it, because I'll have the focus and I won't be able to do anything else anyway. So yeah, thanks again for all your messages and comments, and it's really cool to be on the planet right now because loads of cool stuff's happening, and I feel like I'm connecting with a lot of good people, a lot of like-minded people, interesting people, loving people, healing people, and it's been really interesting to talk to some other transgender individuals that are also seeing the spiritual side of it. So it was good to kind of feel as though I wasn't alone on that path. So yeah, thanks very much. See you later. Bye.